Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Punishing Grey Raven video. Now I know I haven't been making any video of this game in a long time, but recently there is a new teaser for the next event. Now in the current event, the Frozen Darkness, there's just nothing much except for farming the same stage over and over again. I've been doing a bunch of either C1 or C5 depending on which one you want. I've been doing more C5 than C1 obviously to get the extra memories and just buying whatever that you need from the shop. Even now there's still like 9 days left, 10 days left in the event, so there's still plenty of time to farm whatever that you need. So let's talk about the event that's gonna come next. September 9th, which is going to be really cool. That's going to be like 10 days more from the time of me posting this video. Now the Fallen Star is going to have 2 characters that's going to be featured in that particular event. Now that character is going to be the A Watanabe, which is going to be really interesting. This is the Dark Watanabe, and he has a really interesting looks, really interesting moveset, and also we're going to be featured an A Ayla as well. Ayla Brilliance, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the first of her kind, and she's gonna be a very unique character that's using a Skype weapon. The thing is, both of these characters are both A characters, so I'm not sure if you should be pulling for them as a free-to-play. If you are a free-to-play, ideally you want to save for S Bianca, which I believe is going to come later. So in this event, these 2 characters are going to be the newly introduced one. Now let's talk about the event that we're going to have, the Fallen Star event in terms of the shop and what priority, right? So it's going to be exactly the same format, if I'm not mistaken. You're just farming for currency in the shop, just like how we have right now in the Frozen Darkness. First things first, let's have a look at the shop right here. Shout out to Meme Tichazard for posting this on Reddit. So this is a very interesting summary of what we have in terms of comparison of Frozen Darkness versus the Fallen Star shop. Now first things first, if you look at this particular here, for the Frozen Darkness, C4 and S5, in terms of the runs of how much event currency it gives. Now you can see the comparison, the amount of currency you get per serum is going to be pretty similar, but when it comes to the new Fallen Star event, you can see whichever stage that you farm is going to require quite a lot of serum, QL1, QL2 or QL7, but you can see it's going to give you 1.17 event currency per serum as opposed to the 2.43. So you can see you're getting less event currency, but at the same time the things in the shop are also going to be changed a little bit. So Fallen Star is going to use this lottery thing, apparently obtained from map rewards and the shop, and it's going to reward you a copy of Dark Watanabe. And as you can see, those are the things that you can buy right here. We have cogs, skill points obviously, and there's this thing called the animated furniture. Now I'm personally very excited for that because that's something that I can look forward to. Besides just farming, grinding and building your characters, there's also this furniture that can help you to decorate your dormitory. Now let's have a look at the TLDR basically. I think this is going to be more important. So I'm going to leave the link to this particular Google Docs in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It's by Punishing Global Wallet. Shout out to this guy. Basically in the Fallen Star event, we're going to have A Watanabe, A Ayla, like I mentioned earlier. There'll be some weapons released alongside with them, obviously. We are going to have Chapter 9, and it looks like we're going to have a new content called Tower of Babel. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt because this is based on CN server. I'm not sure if they're going to change it for global or not, but we'll see. And this is where you can see there's Darwin that you can obtain on slot 3 and 6, Hana on slot 2 and 5, Da Vinci on slot 1 and 4. Now you can also farm Baron, alright, which is also going to be a different memory. So as you can see, there's a couple of things removed from PPC. Riot will be removed from PPC, which is Phantom Pain Cage. Auto Clear will be removed from PPC, Chaos and Hell. And then we have completing all dorm missions will give serum. Now that is a big deal for me. Alright, if you look at the current content of the game, right, the dorm, whatever that you do here doesn't give you any connection to the game. This is just like an extra side thing that you can do. Obviously you can get these coins, furnitures, but you don't really need to do this per se, right? Like you can just skip the entire dorm thing. You don't really need to play a dorm at all to be able to enjoy the main content of the game. And that's going to change because now, once you have done all the missions, the daily missions, you're going to get additional serum, which allows you to play the game even more. And I do appreciate that because that's how it should be, I believe. If you want people to decorate dormitory and do all of those daily stuff, you have to reward players with some additional things, or incentives rather. In this case, we're gonna get serum when we complete dorm missions, which is always a plus. Optimized load speeds for entering the same stage again. Definitely appreciate it. The loading screen can be a bit cumbersome sometimes when you are repeating the stages over and over again. Specify leader and leader position. Camera improvements, I would definitely love to see how they're going to change that, because it can be really annoying sometimes, because when the enemy is behind you, you have to like toggle around. Like, it can be soft if they have a PC version where you can just have a mouse, you know, following the movement of the cursor as opposed to dragging the screen around in an emulator is a bit annoying. So memory one-click presets. Now this is huge for me. This is freaking huge. One thing that I'm so annoyed with this game is whenever I do Phantom Pancake or Warzone or whatever, when you swap your characters, right, you have to go here, take this out, take the Darwin out, come here, unequip, and then go to another character they want to use just to equip them. Now that we're finally having presets, thank God, man. This is going to be definitely the best QOL that I've ever seen in the longest time. Alright, Dorm Chibi Selector sidebar, no need to find units behind furniture. That is also good. That is also good so that you can actually click on them. Seasonal items that might be missing, Lantern Reunion. So as you can see, a lot of quality of life, a bunch of cool things coming alongside with this Fallen Star event. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait for 10 more days. I'm really excited. I can't wait for it to come already because I think this event is a little bit too long. But yeah, I'll just farm. Alright guys, with that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave all the links in the description below. Feel free to check them out. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.